Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 10 of my Barcelona FIFA 16 career mode series. And we're back with another episode, of course. And as you've realized, there hasn't been too many uploads in this series in the past week or so. Haven't uploaded in a few days for this series anyway. I've been a bit sick, as you can probably tell in my voice. So over the next couple days, I should be getting better. I'm heading towards that now anyway. So yeah, maybe just give me a few more days to get back to regular uploads. But most definitely a lot more of this going to be coming. Don't think it's stopping or anything like that, but I think I should update you just so you know why I haven't uploaded it. But I'd like to think you could understand. But the good news is I don't really get sick like this too often. It's usually once a year in my experience. Like the last couple of years anyway, I've only got sick like 2 or 3 times. So it's not too regular. So the good news is for the rest of the year, I should be able to upload with no interruptions. That's the good news, I suppose. So there's always a positive to something. And also here with Papelu, I've added him to 3 training drills. I really want to develop him into a great central midfielder, an amazing player, and there's a good chance he will. He's been developing amazingly with the 1 drill, so I thought I should just continue to do that with him because he's training well, and maybe by the end of the season, he could turn into a mid-70s. I'm thinking maybe realistically, considering how much he's developed so far this season, maybe 74, 75, and he could be a rotation player for the following season. He's still got poor physical attributes though, but I'd like to think for the position he is, that's not really as important. As a central midfielder, you want his best part of his game to be passing. Obviously, physical attributes is a bonus, but I want him to be keeping possession and playing good passes. So, Mascherano, he's an interesting one. He's a centre-back, but I don't like playing him at centre-back, even though I'm going to give him a go here today. He's just not tall enough. I thought he was amazing as a central defensive midfielder whenever he plays that role, and back in the days when he played for Liverpool, I really liked him in that role. I think that's his best position. But anyway, Carlos Vela has an early opportunity here for Sociedad, and he was able to finish there really, really well. I actually have always liked Carlos Vela. Back in the days, he used to play for Arsenal, was very injury-prone though, but I've always thought, yeah, he was a skillful player, most definitely. Like, look at that finish. That's absolute class. I don't think I've ever used him in a FIFA career mode though. Maybe in one career mode, I should sign him, because I do think he's a fantastic talent, great skillful player, can finish as well. Talk about skillful players, here's Lionel Messi, but unfortunately couldn't really get past. They were marking him with a few players there, making it really hard. They're defending Messi the way you should, and they've had a decent season as well. They were 5th going into this game, we were 3rd, so it's not looking too good for us. We had to make a few changes, but unfortunately that didn't really make the impact, and that's something I've got to let you guys know as well. I just recorded these games in this episode today because I wanted to get an episode out. So I wouldn't say I rushed it, but I played the games to get the footage because I haven't played the game for a few days because of that reason. And unfortunately, we did go down. So maybe that's a reason I'm not at full fitness myself. Maybe wasn't playing the best. Not to use that as an excuse though, as we did have a few chances in the game, had enough shots, but we just couldn't make them count really. So again, another training drill. Let's see how Papelu goes. It's highly anticipated. And the other 2 guys there, Sandro and Sampa, these Spanish young talents I really want to develop. That's a big reason why I chose Barcelona for like a new career mode to do, because they have talents you can improve and you can sign, and just it feels like real. It feels real, pretty much like how Barcelona would operate as a club in real life, how they do. But we've got a big game here, and also maybe another reason I was focused. Of course, you got to focus here because getting into the knockout stages in the Champions League is so important. But unfortunately, we haven't. I've got to change this up here. I've obviously changed to a 4-3-2-1, playing with the inside forward, so maybe that will make an impact as well. We'll just have to see how that plays out. But this Roma game, this is a win. A must win. I was going to say maybe a must not lose, if that makes sense. We just got to make sure we don't lose this game because Bayer Leverkusen are playing in Shakhtar and you would think they'd beat them. So we have to really win here. I still want to go for first and take Roma's position. So really, I'd like to do that with a win. I'll do my very best. And I'm not sure if you could tell there, but I almost was going to cough or something, but I just prevented myself. So yeah, you can clearly tell I'm still sick and obviously not lying about it or something because you can clearly tell with my voice. But yeah, anyway, getting into the game here, Inaki Williams with an opportunity. He finishes, but unfortunately, he was offside on that occasion. And when you look back on the replay, he was actually clearly offside. Roma defended that really well, held their line well. So it was a bit disappointing. When I was playing that out, I didn't think he was offside. That's why I obviously played it to him. And then to be that clear was a bit shocking. Then Dzeko had a headering opportunity. Unfortunately, he couldn't finish. Luckily for us, though, yeah, that we didn't go down. And then Inaki Williams with another opportunity, but he hits it straight at Szczesny, and he makes a very good save. And here, something I didn't want to do, taking off Neymar, but obviously fitness troubles, not troubles, just he's not 100% fit, or he wasn't going into this game, so we had to rotate him. And Messi, who didn't start, coming off the bench, hopefully he can make an impact. So over 60 minutes gone now, Williams plays it through. Luis Suarez surely has to finish, and he misses. With that opportunity, I think I tried to play it too cute there. I tried to just get it into the corner of the net, and I couldn't quite. But now, Paco Alcácer finally gets the breakthrough in the 84th minute. What a goal. He hasn't scored too many goals this season. Obviously, hard to start ahead of Suarez. But the goals he has scored have been really, really important. That ball played through really good. Just a little bit of a fake shot there to get past. And then just blasted it. I've been really successful using those powerful kind of strikes. That's his first goal in the Champions League so far this season. And what a time to score it. Could be really important, as it looks like we are going to win here. Tackle from Mathieu and also Iniesta making some challenges. The team were really up for it in this game. You can clearly see a difference in performance. When you look at the match stats, it doesn't really look that way. Sergio Roberto, you don't really tell that from the highlights you see. Sergio Roberto dominating the game, having a dominating performance, but he did. And will you look at that? Bayer Leverkusen actually lost. They took the L in that game, losing against Shakhtar. You can see the league, but there you can see it. We're 4 points away from Bayer Leverkusen, and we're for sure in the knockout stages. Still, obviously, have to play the final game, and hopefully we can, go. I'll say with a win, so we can have form going into knockout stages. But that's in February, so there's a big difference. But it will be good to win, of course, because who knows what Roma is going to do. So still opportunity mathematically to finish top of the group, which obviously a team like Barcelona you'll be aiming for. But I'm happy we haven't took a defeat in the Champions League, which is always hard, traveling away and everything like that. But I don't think it's too reflected like that in FIFA too much. It's like another game of FIFA at the end of the day. Playing away from home doesn't really affect you, I don't think. It's probably just an excuse you use if you don't get the result. You'll just say that, it was away from home, we couldn't play at our best. But there's another game here, back in the league now against Valencia. We'll see how we do. 40 minutes gone. Iniesta finds Neymar. Dani Alves. Oh, almost. Great opportunity saved by Matty Ryan, the Australian goalkeeper, actually there. He did well. It was a good opportunity for us, but not too many chances in the first half. Into the second now. Arda Turan has another opportunity, and you can see, I always knew, basically after the shot, you could tell how it was going to bounce, and it was going to go out for a corner. Then Leo Messi whips in the corner, and guess who? Sergio Busquets. He scored more goals than I thought he would so far this season. He's been a danger, actually, from corners. And, of course, Leo Messi, best player in the world, really. He set it up perfectly for him, and you can see his height there with Busquets. That's his second goal in the league. So, yeah, not so many goals, but I wouldn't expect him to score any. Maybe one for the whole season or something as defensive midfielder. But now Jose Gaya, who I've been really impressed with. Oh, Alcácer did really well there, didn't he? And then Lionel Messi was always going to finish that. But we're going to look on the replay here. Look how well it was controlled by Paco Alcácer just to create that space, muscle the defender off the ball, and set it up for Leo Messi. For me, that was all Alcácer. Because when you get it to Messi in that situation, you know he's going to finish more often than not. Massive credit to him. He's impressed me in this episode of games. What do you guys think about his little part in that goal? And unfortunately, we concede late in the game, but hopefully it'll only be a consolation goal. We can just play out the rest of the game, about 5 minutes or so. But I never like conceding those goals when it looks so open, you know what I mean? It's like, it looks like not the best defending. Maybe I was a bit complacent towards the end of the game. I thought, we're going to win this, let's just finish it off. And maybe I wasn't focusing as much, as you could see. But we do make it to 90th minute. They had a late opportunity, but once more at the end of the game, we defended in numbers. We kind of surround the guy with the ball with two of our players, and we make sure we get the opportunity like a previous game with Matia and Iniesta making the interception at the end. Bravo made a few saves in that game, was very impressive. And again, Sergio Busquets, he had a very impressive game as well. So as we head to the end of the episode, please kind of bear with me while I'm recovering from being sick. Like, it took a lot of me to just record this today. All of the footage you see in this episode I've recorded today, just a couple hours ago, and to do this commentary as well. So I would love to get back to full fitness very soon and making videos in this series. So maybe drop a like on the video to kind of wish me well and get better soon to get back to regular uploads. But I'll see you guys in the very next episode.